The 1 Year Bible Storybook by Virginia J. Muir. Today's story comes from Genesis chapter 32. Jacob prepares to meet Esau. Jacob especially wanted to protect his wives and children from harm in the fighting he thought might happen when he met Esau. So in the night he sent the women and children with his personal possessions across the river Jordan. They would be safer there. When he came back to his camp alone, a man came and started wrestling with him. They wrestled until early morning. When the man saw that he could not overcome Jacob, he touched the hip joint of Jacob's leg and knocked it out of joint. The man said, "It is morning. Let me go now." Jacob answered, "I will not let you go until you bless me." "What is your name?" the man asked. So Jacob told him, "I'm going to change your name to Israel, which means one who struggles and prevails with God. You will also be strong and prevail with men." Jacob asked the man his name. The man would not tell him, but he did bless him. Jacob had asked for the blessing. Jacob knew then that the man was the Lord in the form of a man. He was the same man who had come to Abraham to predict Isaac's birth and the burning of Sodom. Jacob gave the place where they had wrestled a special name, Peniel, which means the face of God. He said, "I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared." Finally, the moment came for Jacob and Esau to meet. Jacob went on ahead of his family and servants and flocks. As he came close to Esau, he bowed down 7 times to show respect for his brother. Esau ran to meet him and put his arms around him, hugging and kissing him. They were so glad to see each other, they both cried for joy. When Esau saw Jacob's large family, he asked, "Who are all these women and children with you?" Jacob replied, "These are the children God has given me." And he introduced his wives and children to Esau. Esau asked, "And why did you send all those sheep and goats and other animals to me?" Jacob said, "I sent them as a gift to make you feel friendly towards me." "Oh no," Esau said, "I have all the flocks and herds I need. You keep them." But Jacob insisted, and finally Esau accepted them. Esau offered to travel with Jacob the rest of the way, but Jacob was still a little afraid of him. He thought he'd be safer if Esau were out in front where he could keep an eye on him. He told Esau to go ahead and he and his family would follow more slowly. And that's what they did. So God answered Jacob's prayer and reunited him with Esau, and the brothers could be friends after 20 long years apart. God cares for Jacob, and Genesis chapter 33.